Hi, everyone. Welcome back to English Learning Key. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. Are you ready for a fun and useful way to improve your English listening skills?
Today, we're going to show you how listening to short stories can help you learn English better and faster.
Why stories? Because stories give us a full context. That means the words you hear come with meaning you can understand from the situation.
You'll get used to how English sounds naturally. You'll learn new words and expressions in a way that sticks.
Plus, stories make listening practice enjoyable, not boring.
So get ready for some great stories, vocabulary tips, and listening exercises. Let's get started.
Understanding English words is important, but to really understand English, you need context.
Think of context as the setting for a story, the people involved, what's happening, and where it happens.
For example, the word bat could mean an animal or baseball equipment.
But if the story is about playing baseball with friends, you know that bat means the sports equipment.
This is why short stories are perfect. They help your brain use clues to understand meaning even if you don't know every word.
So as you listen, don't get stuck on one word. Listen to the whole situation.
That skill will help in everyday conversations and understanding native speakers.
Listening to stories is a skill you build step by step. Here's how.
First, listen to the whole story once without stopping. Don't worry about understanding every word.
Just enjoy hearing the language, the flow, the emotions.
Next, listen again. Pause after each sentence or part.
Repeat the sentence out loud or say it in your own words.
Finally, listen one more time, focusing on new words and phrases. Write down a few words to review later.
Always try to imagine the story in your mind. Picture the people, places, and actions.
This makes it easier to remember and understand.
Now, let's listen to our first story, The Lost Wallet.
Remember, first time, just listen. Sophie was walking to the market when she noticed her wallet was missing. She checked her bag again and again, but couldn't find it. She thought about where she had last seen it. Suddenly, a kind stranger waved and held up a wallet. It was Sophie's. She thanked the stranger happily and felt relieved.
Great! Now let's look at that story together.
Sophie was walking to the market. That sets the scene.
She noticed her wallet was missing. This is the problem.
She checked her bag again and again. Notice the phrase again and again. It means repeatedly or many times.
Then, a kind stranger returned the wallet. That solves the problem.
The story shows feelings too. Sophie feels relief in the end.
Let's learn some key words from the story. Wallet, a small, flat case for money and cards. Missing, when something is lost and can't be found.
Stranger, a person you do not know.
Relieved, feeling happy because a problem is solved.
Let's listen to how we say these words and repeat after us.
Let's hear another story, The Surprise Party.
First, listen only. Emma's friends planned a surprise party for her birthday. She didn't know anything. One evening, she came home and the lights were off. Suddenly, everyone shouted, "Surprise!" Emma laughed with happiness. They ate cake and talked late into the night.
Okay, now let's discuss the story.
Emma's friends planned a surprise party. The key phrase, planned a surprise, means they got ready secretly.
When the lights went off, Emma was surprised. People shouted surprise, a common phrase at parties.
Emma felt happy. The party lasted a long time. They ate cake and talked late into the night.
Here are some important words. Surprise, something unexpected and wonderful. Birthday, the day you were born. Laugh, to smile and make happy sounds. Talk late into the night, to speak for a long time in the evening.
Repeat after us.
Here's a story about moving and meeting new people. The new neighbor.
Listen once all the way through. John moved to a new apartment. He was nervous to meet his neighbors. One morning, he saw Mrs. Lee outside. He smiled and said hello. Mrs. Lee invited him for tea. They talked about the neighborhood, food, and music. John felt happy to have a new friend.
Let's talk about it.
John was nervous at first. That's normal when you meet new people.
And he greeted Mrs. Lee politely by smiling and saying hello.
Mrs. Lee invited John for tea. Invitations like this are friendly and common in English-speaking countries.
They talked about everyday topics, neighborhood, food, music, which is great small talk. Important words and phrases.
Neighbor, someone who lives near you.
Nervous, feeling anxious or worried.
Invite, to ask someone to join you.
Small talk, light, informal conversation.
Let's repeat these words. You're doing great. Remember, stories give you words in real situations.
And listen, stories don't just teach you words, they teach you how to use them.
You learn what to say in a market, to a neighbor, or at a party.
Stories help your brain understand the why behind the words.
They also make learning fun and exciting.
The more you listen, the more your brain accepts English as natural.
And stories are easy to remember because they have a beginning, middle, and end.
Here are some tips for you. Choose short stories that interest you. Listen more than once, first for meaning, then for details.
Try to repeat parts out loud. Write down new words and practice them daily.
Use gestures and expressions to imagine the story better.
You can find many short stories online, in apps, or even in books.
Try telling short stories in your own words to a friend or yourself.
That helps your speaking and listening grow together.
We hope you enjoyed today's lesson on listening to short stories.
Remember, make stories a part of your daily listening practice.
Use the tips and exercises to become a better, more confident English listener.
Thanks for joining us on English Learning Key.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful lessons.
And tell us what stories you'd like to hear next in the comments.
See you next time.